Hello, and welcome to Quick Charge by Electrek, keeping you in the fast track with daily EV and green energy news. I'm Mikey G, and it's Thursday, September 10th. Tesla deployed a new urban supercharger version 3 in Berlin and promises to deploy more urban supercharger stations to support the growth in Europe. The new supercharger station resides at the UREF campus near Gasometer Schönberg, where Tesla was rumored to create Tesla European Design Center. Tesla's fleet in Europe is expected to grow rapidly starting next year with the start of Model Y production at the Giga Berlin factory. The automaker is also bringing Model 3 production locally, which should result in a lower price for the vehicle instead of importing it from California. Tesla is facing new claims of cars accelerating by themselves after several accidents in China, especially a recent one that resulted in 2 deaths and several people injured. Earlier this year, we reported that the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration has said that it's looking into claims that Tesla vehicles have a defect that's leading them to sudden unintended acceleration, after they received a petition citing 127 claimed incidents. However, in every case, Tesla claims that the car's log shows that it was a user mistake due to pedal misapplication, meaning that the driver pressed the accelerator instead of the brakes. Now Tesla is facing a similar problem in China after a Model 3 ran into a crowd in Nanchang last week, resulting in 2 deaths and 6 people injured. Unfortunately, this isn't the only case. A report from Yizai Global reports, quote, "There have been 4 accidents involving out-of-control Tesla vehicles in China since June, each caused by unintended acceleration of the auto." Tesla has yet to have the results of the investigation for the Nanchang fatal accident published, but it did release findings for one of their other claims in June, and it said that it had evidence that this also was a user error. Tesla has updated and clarified its timeline for the completion of Gigafactory Texas. Its first completion date is planned for May of 2021. Tesla shared the following project schedule. Start rough grading is July 17th, first dry-in December 30th, and first substantial completion, May 1st, 2021. Now, the dry-in would refer to buildings being completed enough to protect the interior space from the elements, allowing for work to be done inside. But the most interesting part is the first substantial completion, which would mean that at this point, Tesla could start using the site for production to some degree. As Tesla previously confirmed, they are planning a fairly extensive list of vehicles to be produced at Gigafactory Texas. The Cybertruck is going to be the main one, but Tesla recently confirmed that its electric semi-truck, the Tesla Semi, will be produced there. The automaker also plans to produce the Model Y and Model 3 electric cars at this location to supply the demand for the East Coast of the United States. This episode of Quick Charge is brought to you by Electrify America, the nation's largest coast-to-coast charging station network for electric vehicles. No matter where you're heading, they have chargers nearby. And at charging speeds of up to 350 kilowatts for capable electric vehicles, they'll help you get there fast. Find out what they're up to at electrifyamerica.com. That's electrifyamerica.com. Electrify America. Hello, freedom. Volkswagen believes that it can catch up to Tesla when it comes to mass production capacity. Bernd Osterloh, the head of Volkswagen's Work Council, told Germany's Welt publication, quote, "If Tesla builds 3 factories in which you can build between 300,000 and 500,000 cars, then we're talking about a number between 900,000 and 1.5 million. We want to achieve that in 2023, probably sooner." Now, some of the achievements that Volkswagen has done to meet this end include converting its Zwoku factory to electric vehicle production, and it also started to convert its Emden factory to begin electric car production in 2022. Volkswagen is also producing electric vehicles out of the factory in China, and it's also building a new factory next to its Chattanooga factory in Tennessee, and the new one is to produce electric vehicles. On top of that, Volkswagen's Wolfsburg factory has a capacity of over 700,000 vehicles per year, and if they converted this to electric vehicles, it would be a major step for the company. Lucid has finally unveiled the production version of its first car, the Lucid Air, a luxury electric sedan. We have a wealth of photos on our site, electrek.co. Lucid is releasing the base Air model and scales up to the Air Touring, Air Grand Touring, and Air Dream Edition. The main difference between them is battery size and power performance, along with most of the trim fixings that you find on other cars. Now, with amazing efficiency, the GT Edition is stated for a range of up to 517 miles. and that's with a 113 kilowatt-hour capacity battery. This is truly an impressive feat. Their vehicles are also equipped with a 9.2 kilowatt bidirectional onboard charger, and this will enable vehicle-to-home and vehicle-to-vehicle charging. Also in the digital event, Lucid has teased the new Electrek SUV to be based on the same platform as the Air that was just launched. The images are quite dark, but you still can see a clear resemblance with the Air that was just released. Not much else is known about the SUV other than that. Again, I'd like to encourage you to go to electrek.co where you can see all the photos with good resolution. And in Electrek's green energy brief, Greece will stop the use of coal in power generation by 2028 and spend €5 billion to offset the impact of that and cut carbon emissions in line with the Paris Agreement target of 2050. The Greek government has pledged to switch off 80% of state public power cores' coal capacity by 2023, and this is to reduce the carbon footprint. The Polish government announced on Tuesday that it would be moving away from coal and towards green and nuclear energy. Poland has been the only country in the European Union that has refused to agree to reach the net zero by 2050. But their hand has been forced by rising emission costs, the pandemic, and the European Union's increasingly ambitious climate policies. And finally, in Electrek's personal mobility coverage, when the COVID-19 pandemic decimated parts of the global economy, it also created unique economic drivers in others. One of the benefactors in the new world that we live in has been electric two-wheeled vehicles, such as electric bikes and electric motorcycles. Major Italian electric motorcycle manufacturer Energencia recently shared that the first 8 months of 2020, they saw an order volume over 200% of their entire sales from 2019. The largest electric bicycle manufacturer in the U.S., RadPower, is also on track to more than triple its 2019 year sales. Electrek Bicycles was actually a startup from a garage, and now they're about worth $25 million in revenue. It's pretty amazing. Thanks for watching Quick Charge by Electrek. By the way, if you want to listen to this, you can also find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and other podcast platforms. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the later.